Hello all, so welcome to the today's tutorial. So today we will make the fall functionality. Like we have included the lock before, but what we will do today, if you have done some foul, then the next player will get a chance to place the cue ball like on its own. So today we will make that functionality. So how I will do that? First I will create the binding on the right mouse button, and in the shot manager, as soon as I will initiate the check for the next turn, I will see like if there is some foul or not. And how we will check that? We will go to the port CPP. So here I will set a variable, like in the variable will be inside the game mode. So I will check that variable like it is foul. If it is foul, then what we will do, we will go to the shot manager, and I will turn a variable true, which will say that you have a foul and you can place the cue ball anywhere in the scene. And in the tick function, when I will press right, so what I will do, I will check the location of the, like, I will shoot a trace under my cursor, and I will check what location I'm hitting, and then I will place the cue ball there. So this is the main idea. Okay, so let's begin. So I have given you the path, like, which we will follow in the today's tutorial. So what you can try on your own and then follow the tutorial. So you will get the better learning and the better understanding. Okay, so let's start then. Hmm, I'm in the game, and we can do one more thing. Like we can have the uh, okay, let's do it this way. Get game mode. It will be the public variable. I don't see any reason to make it private. So you property, you print read write, uh, ball foul. So and now I will go to the part. Okay, and there is one more thing which we can do. I think we have created the mutils class. So what I will do, I will create one function which will write the game mode, because we do need to get the game mode again and again, so it will act like the library which we usually use in the blueprint section. So let's go to the mutils.h static, and it will write the m game mode, and it will write the pointer get get game mode, alt enter. Okay, it should have some reference. So get, how I can do that, you gameplay statics colon get game mode. Okay, this is what we need. So we need a context here. So what I will do, I will so the type of variable which we do need here, we need a world context object. So what I will do, I will just pass it. Okay, and I will world context object comma. Okay, so this is the thing which we need. Next I will cast it and I will return it. So return, I will cast this whole, and I will cast it to m a m game mode. Okay, so this should do the task. There's one more thing. I have included the game mode here. I usually don't do that, so I will remove it from here, and I will include the header file in the CPP, and in the header file I will just include the forward declaration. Okay, this is done. Okay, now I can go back to the import class. So as soon as let's imagine some for black ball, we will like we can make the statement here also. So first, this is for sure. If the cue ball will go inside the pot, so it will be a foul, and we will have utils. Okay, get game mode. This dot, we will turn this to false. Anything else I don't see for the black. So we haven't included, like let's imagine we haven't included the statement. We have player, let's imagine the player one has the yellow ball or the red ball. We don't have that. So and we are sure about the cue ball, so we can turn this to fall. So this thing we have to say. Okay, let's do one thing. We will create that scenario in the current tutorial only. So let's go to the game mode and head back to the header file. I will create one more enum and I will name it as ball type. I will name it as red and yellow. These are not my favorite color. Okay, so it will be red and this will be yellow, and we will create two variables, uh, and by default we cannot set any value. So and it will be the public variable because let's imagine if other people wants to know the status, then they can check like what is the what's the color of the player 1 and player 2. So view property, let's make it private and we can get the read access to the other user. Okay, let's do this way. Do print read write, and we will create a variable player a ball color, and it will be the type of e ball type, and I will just to be on the same side, I'm just keeping a default here, so we can initialize the value. Default, and it will be equals to default. No, e ball type default. Cool. And I will create one more variable, the player b. Okay, so we have set the default value to the player a and player b ball color. So as soon as some ball will go to the pod. Okay, so in the pod section, as soon as some ball, let's imagine yellow ball or the red ball, if any ball will go in, it will set the ball for the player 1 and player 2. So how we will do that? First we have to check what is the current player. So how we'll do, okay, so m utils get gm this got current player. So this we have to check if the current player has okay, that you have to go into the game mode. Let's do one thing. So utils get game mode this comma fuck comma. Okay, so player a ball color. Okay, yep. So let's do this way. If it is not okay, so let's do this way. If the player a color is equals default. Now play a ball color e ball type default. If this is true, then we will set it. If this is true, then what we will do, we will again get the reference for the game mode, and we will set player a, okay, player a ball color to yellow, and we will do the same for player b. And for the player b, what we will do, we will set the color to red. And if it is red, then we will do the opposite. It will be red and this will be yellow. But this will be happen like this will happen if the this chances of player a. So we have to check and again get the reference from the game mode. Current player is equals to equal player a. Okay, let's do one thing. We should, because it will create the hierarchy and it will be the duplication of the code. So let's create one function. It will be the private function. The private void set player ball color. Here we will enter the player a. So player a. So where is current? So e players player type comma e ball type alt enter, then the definition. What we will do, we will get the reference. So mutils get game mode this comma player nope, player a ball color. Okay, so if player type is equals to player a, then we will set to the player a color to the ball type, else we will do the this thing to player b ball color. Okay. Now what we will do, we will pass the player type here. let's do one more thing. Okay, and here what we will do, we will check if the current player, okay, if the current player is A, then I will set it the ball color, and here I will pass player A, comma yellow, and we have to dissect it. If the set player ball color player A to yellow, set again duplicate player B to red. If it is not the player A's chance, else mm, let's imagine if it is not the player A, then it will be player B, so player will be 0 and player A will be, so this will be red and this will be yellow. Okay, okay, next is for the red. We will do the same drill. Just let me copy paste it. By default, if, okay, and why we are checking from player A? Because it doesn't matter, like it can either be A or B, because when we will set A we will automatically set B also, so it doesn't matter. So if this is A, then we just have to swipe this yellow, or like player A it will be red. Let me recheck the things again. If it is player A, then player A it will be yellow and red. If it player B, then player B will be yellow. Okay, shit. This hierarchy will remain the same at the right hand side, so same thing will come here. Okay, player B it will be red, player A it will be 0. Cool. Okay, now we can check for the foul condition. So let's imagine that the block, the black ball goes in. So first I will check the like player, like, so first I will get the current player. So mutils get gm this get current player, and I want to get its you know the ball type. So if the current player is A or B, let's imagine if it is A, or let's do one thing, let's create one more function to it. The private void ball if current get current player remaining ball. So what I'm doing here, I will check how many current balls are there. How I will do that? Uh, I will get the reference to the current player, and I will get I'll get its color. So if the current player is equals to A, then let me get the reference for the get. Let me store it. Ball type is equals to player GM player A ball color, else ball type is equals to B ball color. And now I do want to know the count. So in the game mode we have the count red ball count and the yellow ball count. So the player ball type, the first is red, so return gm. Okay, if ball type is equals ball type red, return gm dot red ball count. Okay, else return gm dot yellow ball count. Should do the task. And we can directly check if we have remaining balls is equals to 0 or not, so we don't have to put the condition down there. So I will change its signature, return type, so it will be ball. If current player remaining ball is 0, if it is equals 0, then it will be returned true, or it will be false. Again, it will be equals 0, be returned true, or it will be false. Control KD. Okay, so this is done. So we were here. So if current player is 0 0, if current player remaining ball is equals to 0, I will print it is a black ball fall, and I will set this get mode and I will turn this bit fall to true. Same with the cue ball, it will be true. Let's compile and check if it is working fine or not. Debug. Okay, let's check. So let me do one thing. Let me put this ball here. Let me try. Okay, this is an issue. Look correctly apply p chance. Okay, it didn't print that value, so let me check. Okay, I think first we have to select like which ball is, players A's and B. So we have to play the game. So let's bear with me. Just to make the fast forward the process, previously I was using the force like 15,000 if you remember. So I have cranked it up to 50,000. So like just to make the process a little faster. So it looks more realistic now. And let me pot some balls. Okay, so this is player B chance. So we haven't put the condition for the black, so we can actually shot with the black. So red is in. So for player B, it should be red, and for player A, it should be yellow, if I'm not wrong. Now let's try to pot the black one. So it is player A chance. Let me pot black if awesome. So it's in. Let's see if it is a foul or not. Okay, so it says player B chance, but it didn't print the error value. So we have to check. Or it's already 27. I guess it's far at the time. So we will continue this tutorial in the next. So this was it for today. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.